I came up with the idea of Courselens when I was using to rate my professor.
Okay.
And it was just lying to me.
Yeah.
It was just lying. I had a professor. Everyone on rate my professor said this guy is the worst guy ever.
Yeah.
This guy, like,
Crazy.
don't take this guy's class.
Really?
I take this guy's class, and it was the best class ever.
This is UMBC Careers Unleashed, where we unleash stories, insights, and expertise to support you on your career journey. Let's dive in.
What is up, Retrievers? Welcome back to the podcast, UMBC Careers Unleashed. And my name's Judson. Normally, I'm behind the cameras, behind the computer, behind the mics, not really behind the mics, and I am. But yeah, I'm normally behind the scenes. I'm the guy who edits films, all that. You've probably heard my voice in a few previous episodes. But today, I'm here with Adam. Welcome, Adam. Say what's up to the podcast.
How you guys doing? Hello.
Yeah. So we're just here with Adam. We're going to be talking about different things similar to computer science, entrepreneurship, and just buckle up. This is going to be a pretty interesting episode. So I hope y'all enjoy it. So Adam, just tell us, the viewers, the listeners, a little bit about yourself. Where you're from, what year you are, major, minor, any other interests, things like that.
Yep. Adam, I'm a senior here at UMBC. I'm studying computer science. Minor in entrepreneurship and innovation. I'm from Anne Arundel County, I live in Anne Arundel County, but I'm from Morocco.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Anything maybe? Have you ever visited Morocco?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I'm there every other year.
Okay.
Honestly, I feel like I should go more, but
Yeah.
when I'm there, it's a good time.
Yeah.
My entire family's there, so.
Okay. Do you miss maybe, like, would you rather have wanted to live in Morocco or? No. Really?
No.
Not for you?
I get that question a lot, and
Yeah.
I feel like people expect me to say yes, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Most of the time, people expect you to be like, yeah, no, I want to be like in somewhere that I just feel more home almost. But
No.
yeah, I
It's
feel
a
that.
great spot
Yeah.
to go every summer.
Yeah, only summers though.
Yeah, but-
Okay. Never passed it. Okay.
No.
Okay. Here at the pod, we have this thing, the career controversy. So, obviously, we've talked a little bit, and I know that you do some research in AI through your computer science degree as well. So we're just wondering, with AI, is there any ethical things that you see against AI, especially because as you are researching AI, is there anything that you see against it, especially because there's backlash from other people, even with AI is becoming just a new thing in the industry?
Like, just in the research that I'm doing, there's a huge rise of AI generated images, videos, and if you look at the AI generated images from a year ago or videos from a year ago,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of shapes.
Yeah, exactly.
But now we're seeing whole videos of Justin Bieber on the moon, and it just
Yeah.
looks completely realistic.
Yeah.
So I think like what we're doing in the lab, we're evaluating the methods that detect that, looking at that sort of thing. So I guess that's part of it, looking at the ethics
Yeah.
around there, and trying to control it.
Yeah.
Because if that gets out of hand, there's implications in politics. There's things that could happen that nobody would want. And yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it's just something to
Yeah.
keep our eye on. When it comes to solutions, we or at least in our lab right now, what we're doing is we're specifically evaluating the methods that are out there.
Yeah.
Currently, there isn't anything really that detects whether something's AI or not.
Yeah.
Even if, I don't know if you ever like wrote something using chat
Yeah.
and then
People always
put it into an AI
Yeah,
detector.
the AI detector. Yeah.
Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. So there
Yeah.
isn't really a clear way to do that. But that's the goal.
Okay. So I feel like we can dive a little bit more into deeper that controversy. So obviously the elephant in the room, ChatGPT. What's your thoughts on ChatGPT? Yay or nay? Are we rocking with it? Are we not?
I'm rocking with it.
You're rocking with ChatGPT? Okay.
As a student,
Yeah. As a
I'm
student?
rocking with
Okay.
I don't use it though.
Yeah. No.
I don't
There's
use
no
it.
ChatGPT, and
I don't even know what that is actually.
Yeah, might have to cut that out. But cut the chaos.
Wait, I think it's a good tool.
Yeah.
I don't see why.
Yeah.
I don't see why we shouldn't use it.
Yeah.
I mean, I use it to write my emails.
Yeah. ChatGPT, like, personally, Grammarly has been out there for how many years, bro? I've been using ChatGPT, not even, but like I've been using like AI Grammarly for a while, ever since middle school. And not to like date how old I am, but like obviously that's been a few years. So obviously I don't see any issue with AI. I just feel like maybe AI's usages need to be a little bit monitored. If not, like just not used all the time. I feel like
Mhm.
sometimes it can get overused, especially in situations where it doesn't need to be used.
Yeah, because when you overuse it, you just lose out on
You
what
lose
you're
out on that.
learning.
Yeah, you lose out on that. You lose out on your humanity, you know.
Exactly. I had to
Okay.
take a chat GPT detox.
Detox.
Yeah.
Really? What, just cutting out? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Because
crazy.
I was
Yeah.
forgetting how to do things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. Yeah, no, that's honestly that's such a 21st century problem, but like it is a problem, especially with how much ChatGPT is being used. Do you remember that time where ChatGPT was down for like one night? I think it was during finals of last semester. The ChatGPT's website went down for one night. The amount of people I saw stressing because
Yeah.
ChatGPT wasn't available for them to use.
I had finished my finals by then,
Yeah.
but I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, no, the amount of people who saw people posting their stories like, bro, ChatGPT's down. What am I gonna do? It's like, of course, during finals week, this is the worst time. Oh my
First
gosh.
world problems.
Actually, first world problems. Y'all, we gotta be better than this. Go on. I don't know. Pull up Google or something. Even we've been seeing Google now has AI
Everything is
integrated.
AI.
Yes, everything is
Everything is
AI.
AI.
Honestly, this controversy can keep going, but um, do you feel like maybe not even ChatGPT? Do you feel like maybe AI in itself is being overused now because especially that it's getting integrated into everything?
I wouldn't say overused. I'd say I wouldn't say overused. I really wouldn't say
Really?
overused. I
Yeah.
think it's just the way the world's evolving.
Yeah.
I think what we should be monitoring is the way it's used.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
for like just the stuff we were talking about being in school
Yeah.
and things like that. Like that's the stuff we should be looking at. But I'd say the way it's evolving in different areas,
Yeah.
I'd say that's just the way things are gonna go. They're
Okay.
just gonna be involved in
Yeah.
different
Just upwards
areas.
in the industry.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Can't really run from it.
Yeah. Personally, I feel like ChatGPT gets, or not, sorry, not ChatGPT, but AI in itself, I feel like it is getting a little bit oversaturated, especially in the things that comes through. Because obviously, like we had like Grammarly before, that's definitely used AI. There's definitely been other things that used AI, but personally, because when it comes from like a marketing standpoint as well, AI definitely has just become a buzzword in my opinion. That it's just people just use it just to get more engagement or just like sound better for like the big industries. You know, if something has AI in it, it could barely have AI in it, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, cool, it has AI. Bye."
Yeah.
And so, I personally feel that like yeah, AI is maybe becoming a little bit overused. That we're kind of like losing the point of it, and also it's just not gonna have the same spark. Almost, it's like it's just everybody has it
Yeah. The
when
word
they
is
don't need it.
definitely
Yeah,
the word is definitely overused. I mean, AI used to be something like when you'd say AI, people would know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Now when you say AI, it can mean like a trillion different
It can
things.
mean either a photo being generated, it could be just a computer thinking for itself, so just an
Exactly.
algorithm even,
Exactly.
but they just label it as AI, so then somebody understands it and then just sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling everything AI these days.
Yeah, I know. Like I remember I saw like a car saying like powered by AI, and it was like barely. It had no AI in it almost, but I just said that. And me and my roommate, he's media communications, so obviously he's more on that like marketing side as well. Like we're talking about how it's almost just they're just putting that in there to get people to buy it. So yeah, I feel like
New
especially
generation,
yeah, exactly.
new day.
It's a new marketing tactic. Honestly, it's just promotion, but it
Yeah.
works, which is the sad part. It works.
Yeah, it does.
So going deeper into where you're from and why you're here, but why did you pick UMBC? Was it the opportunities, or maybe was it financial aid? You know, sometimes that does come up.
Yeah. I mean, unlike a lot of other cases, it came down to the money.
Yeah,
So I went where the money was.
yeah,
I mean, I hate saying it, but I wouldn't have come to UMBC, but I'm glad I did.
yeah. I
Like,
feel it. Yeah,
if I could go back knowing what I've accomplished and
yeah.
the people I've met and the things I've gone through, I choose UMBC
Okay,
100,000 times over. So
okay, yeah. Quick controversial question. If did you apply to UMD and were you accepted there? And then if you were, then why'd you pick UMBC over UMD?
I did apply to UMD. I was accepted.
Okay.
I picked UMBC over UMD because UMD gave me no money.
Yeah, UMD locking on that. But
Yeah.
no shade, no shade.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel you. Definitely, I have heard from many different students as well that people either feel like it's like, yeah, UMBC gave me more money or the cost was just cheaper, so I came to UMBC instead of UMD.
Yeah.
But honestly, personally, I feel like they're kind of very similar to schools. It's
Yeah.
just one's just a sister school. That's kind of it. I
Yeah.
feel like there's no difference. They're both the same. They're
See,
both
but
very good.
freshman year me did not want to hear that.
Yeah, no,
I was
I feel you.
depressed. I was sick.
Yeah.
I was sick.
No, that's real. That's real advice. Like y'all, like if you're incoming freshman, it's this beginning of the year. If you're not going to UMD, it's okay. You're gonna make it here.
Exactly.
UMBC, it's got opportunities for you. It's got options. Just because it's not UMD, it's just not the big red terps. You'll be okay. Go big dogs. How'd you decide entrepreneurship, and what made you want to have that as your minor instead of?
When I first came in, like to do computer science, I didn't want it to be straight coding, algorithms, Fibonacci sequence, and all that. Like I wanted to build some sort of personal skills, be able to talk to people, be able to network, be able to present ideas, be able to have some sort of degree of creativity in what I do. And I thought the best way to do that was going through the entrepreneurship minor. And that's how it ended up working out. I was able to actually build those skills. I was able to, be able to talk to people, build a whole new network aside from my computer science people. I was able to for a whole different world, and it's just been fun ever since then. Yeah.
Okay. And quick question. For your minor, how does it tie into your major? And if not, then how do you use it almost parallel?
I'd say it doesn't directly tie into the major. It's more so the what I've learned from it. It kind of complements.
Yeah.
So, for example, just being able to have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, a lot of people in my field lack that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, a little bit shocking for CS.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. But being in the entrepreneurship minor, it's allowed me to build on that and be able to hold a conversation. And it helps in settings like career fairs, conferences, things like that. You can kind of connect with a person outside of just what you're doing in computer science and what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So, just going off of that with your entrepreneurship, I've heard that you're also the vice president of the Entrepreneurship Club. Okay, we like that excellence. So I was just wondering, how'd you get involved in that? And what are the things that maybe like you're picking up from that space as being the vice president of that? Tell us about that experience.
Sure. So the entrepreneurship club here at UMBC, we actually like restarted it. It hadn't been active since I want to say like COVID times. So
Okay.
the director of the entrepreneurship center got a team going. I had been pretty active at that point. So the current president just came and asked me. I said I was interested. And I started off as treasurer.
Okay. Moving up
and
the ranks.
Yeah, some people moved around, things
Yeah.
changed, and so I ended up vice president. And it's been fun. We've just been building it from the ground up, kind of, because it's been such a long time since there's been an actual entrepreneurship
Yeah.
club. We had our first event.
Okay. Was there any experiences that you learned inside Entrepreneurship Club that you can maybe apply to the real world, or even just like experiences that you've learned that just have really helped you in your journey as being a student, or even in your career journey as well?
It kind of opened up like brand new doors for me.
Okay.
I didn't think, from getting involved with the entrepreneurship club, I didn't think that I'd actually enter the world of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Like starting my own venture,
Okay.
going to events, and forming a connection with the people in the club and in the center.
Yeah.
So that's been cool.
Okay.
Something apart from going to class and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. Through the Entrepreneurship Club, have you started your own business or anything? Or even before that, did you have any interested, or do you have any businesses that are going yourself right now?
Yeah, before the club, before the minor, I hadn't even looked entrepreneurship's way.
Yeah.
But when I got involved, I came up with an idea just this past year called Courselens.
Okay.
Um, the whole idea is a platform that'll allow students to make better class
Yeah.
registration decisions.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
That's always good.
so showing students things like grade distributions, grade
Yeah.
data, professor reviews,
Okay.
um, enrollment trends, things like
Yeah.
that, and then combining it all together and making it personalized to a student.
Yeah.
So that was the idea. I presented it for the first time at last year's entrepreneurship
Yeah.
idea and innovation competition.
Okay.
I was actually gonna drop out of it.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I had thought the idea was, I thought it was good. I didn't think I was prepared enough to present it.
Yeah.
And
I
like
feel that.
2 days before the competition, I had emailed him and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not gonna do
I don't know
this.
if you can do it.
And he
Did
was
you follow
like,
through?
you're doing this.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm doing this. And then
Yeah.
I ended up winning third place.
Okay.
And I
Nice.
think if I
Yeah.
didn't go through with that, I probably would have let go of the whole idea.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I did that. And then I
Yeah,
ended
that's
up
good.
entering another competition,
Yeah.
Prove It, where I ended up winning 10,000
Okay.
to
Nice.
work with the
Nice.
school.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Now we're gonna, go through with implementing it, and
So Courselens is becoming a thing on campus.
it is becoming a thing
Okay,
on campus.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. Is there any promotions you want to do for it on any Instagram or website?
Courselens on is this camera right?
Yes.
Courselens on Instagram, Courselens.
Uh,
Follow us.
okay.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely, since I'm editing, I'll definitely pop that up there. Go and follow Courselens, and let's support them. Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
we'll see that soon.
Yep.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's impressive. So I guess going off of your entrepreneurship, I'm just wondering, is there either that you have a preference over? Because I know you said that you did start computer science for the money, but then now you've like found that you've come to like enjoy it.
Mm.
But is there maybe one that you feel you enjoy more than the other, that now because you have almost two completely different, both a minor and a major, if there's one that you actually might low key prefer more, that in the future, if you had a career, you'd pick that one over the other?
I mean, I would definitely say entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
You get to
you
be your
enjoy
own
entrepreneurship
boss.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like that's but they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, even just building Courselens,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do that without the skills I learned from going through my computer science
Yeah.
degree.
Oh, so
So
Courselens is all coded only by you.
yeah.
Hey, do you have a team or is it just you?
I just asked one of my friends to
Yeah.
join just for the marketing side of
Yeah.
things because he's good with that stuff.
Okay. No,
Shout
that's
out.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out your friend over there
Yeah.
doing all your marketing. That's
Yeah.
clutch. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's say if you were offered a position at any big league firm, I don't know, we can say like Microsoft or something. I don't know. You had a coding position for Microsoft. Would you follow through with that, or do you think you'd want to more so go for entrepreneurship side, maybe even developing, I don't know, your own coding company, or maybe even just being your own boss for something similar to Courselens, almost just like
Mm.
developing an app or a website that would be helpful for others?
I think if Microsoft came to me right now and
Mhm.
said, we have a job for you,
Yeah.
or like continue building Courselens,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to Microsoft.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there's a stability portion. Like
Yeah.
there's other things that go into it.
Of
But
course. Yeah.
I would still keep Courselens, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't completely cut it out.
Yeah.
I think
Not letting go of that passion.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what would keep me going with any other thing that I do.
I respect that. I
The
respect
freedom
that.
to do
Yeah.
other stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I definitely feel like you could thrive as your own boss as well. Maybe go up the ranks of Microsoft, become the boss. I don't know.
Maybe.
You got that? Yeah, maybe in the future. Okay, we'll see Adam, new head of Microsoft. I don't know.
Maybe I'll just implement Courselens with Microsoft.
Exactly.
Microsoft
Okay.
Courselens. Let's do
I
that.
might see in your Dell computers Courselens just integrated or something. I don't know.
Exactly. One day.
Yeah,
One
one day
day,
we'll
one
be
day,
there.
one
We'll
day.
get there.
Nope.
Okay. Let's go back to the computer science side a little bit. Is there any parts of computer science that maybe excite you the most? Because I know we were talking about the entrepreneurship side and then the money side of comp side, but what parts? Maybe is it the technical parts? Is it the software? Is it the coding? or anything maybe even new coming up in computer science that is really like pulling you or just excites you even?
The research that I'm doing right now,
Oh, so you do research?
yeah,
Okay.
we're doing things with digital content authenticity. So
Okay.
looking at the technologies that detect whether something's AI or not.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of like my interest when it comes
Okay.
to. I'm interested in the intersection of
Yeah.
AI and cybersecurity.
Okay.
That's kind of
Okay.
what I want to go into.
Yeah.
Um, so that's been pretty interesting. So I kind of maybe diving deeper into that little world right there.
Yeah. Okay.
That could be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
making the cross sections between cybersecurity and AI. That's really
Mm.
interesting, especially because most people they kind of go after one path.
Yeah.
So, especially AI, it's becoming a big thing now. So definitely, you'll find something to do. You'll find a lot just waiting for you inside of that field. So we're spinning back to Courselens. So, what was that spark that like inspired you to make Courselens? Because I know there's already things like Rate My Professor. There's other websites as well, but mainly Rate My Professor comes to mind. Where students normally just like look for information about the professors, or even like we have advisors, we have the counselors, people like that who help us like decide what classes. But what helped you, or what inspired you to make Courselens, and also what's the target audience for Courselens even?
I'd say I came up with the idea of Courselens when I was using Rate My Professor,
Okay.
and it was just lying to me.
Yeah.
It was just lying.
Yeah.
I had a professor. Everyone on Rate My Professor said this guy is the worst guy ever.
Yeah.
This guy, like, don't
Crazy.
take this guy's class.
Really.
I take this guy's class, and it was the best class ever. So
Yeah.
it's like, and like, if we can have something that shows more than just that,
Yeah.
something that showed, like, imagine we had those reviews paired up with grade data.
Yeah.
How can this guy be the worst professor ever if everyone in his class
Class
is
is passing.
passing?
Yeah.
Exactly. Clearly, there's something there.
Yeah.
The idea isn't to drift away from traditional advisors. I want it ideally to be a tool that advisors use, something that you can use with your advisor in your meetings and whatnot. Yeah, I think there's definitely something special there. Hopefully, we can implement it correctly at
Yeah.
UMBC.
Okay. I'm excited to see Courselens. I only have about 2 more years, but if I see it in the next year, that'd be amazing. And honestly, I'm really excited to see where it goes.
I'll remember that.
Yeah.
I'll remember that. We'll get it out for you.
Yeah, but I'll use that for my senior classes. Help
Go
put me
for it.
on. Cause yeah, even my experience with Rate My Professor definitely, it's like you see it and then you see other people's things, but then I always have to keep in mind as like I feel like people only go and Rate My Professor if the professor's really that bad or if they're really that good. So I feel like because I feel like nobody, if they just feel about a professor, they're gonna go on Rate My Professor, just be like, yeah, this professor is okay.
Exactly, and then there's the professors that don't even have reviews.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
are you supposed to do
So
then?
like once you search somebody, then you just feel lost at that point. You
Yeah,
don't know whether to know if nobody's reviewed them, if nobody just
exactly.
felt to review them. Kind of makes you go into professor class blind.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so happy for whoever created Rate My Professor. So I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
people love this app or even website.
yeah.
Is it going to be an app or is it a website?
A website for
Okay.
now. It'll be a
Okay.
website.
Yeah. So just like a website that people will be able to search up similar to Rate My Professor.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I like that. Is it so I guess going deeper into Courselens, is it open right now for anybody or is it only just
Not
what's it say?
yet.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just so like the whole thing is,
Mhm.
you can't just take people's
Yeah.
grade data
Of
and
course,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So there's a lot of complications
Yeah.
behind that.
Okay.
But, now that we just won the Prove It competition with
Yeah.
SGA, there's some space there to work
Okay.
with
You're getting some more support.
UMBC. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's good. That's good to hear. Can you walk us through like what happened, how you maybe heard about the Prove It, how you won it, maybe the process, or maybe what SG is also helping you with other than just the financial part?
um, I heard about the competition through Instagram.
Okay.
It popped up, and like I looked into it online. I saw that one of the previous winners was the the retriever statue outside
Yeah.
the rack.
Oh.
So the whole idea of the competition is you propose an idea of something that you think will benefit the campus.
Yeah.
So I just sent in my idea this semester. And and then I was a finalist. 4 other projects I think were involved, and then that's when I asked my friend to join me, because
Yeah.
and then it ended up being like a student body vote.
Okay.
So marketing was obviously a big
Yeah,
deal.
definitely.
And then we ended up winning. I think a good amount of the vote. I learned to like keep pushing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had almost dropped out of that first competition. If I
Yeah.
had dropped out of that competition, I
Wouldn't be
wouldn't.
where you are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have done Prove It at all. So kind of like, your never give up situation.
Okay.
I plan on going back to school.
Okay.
I actually plan on going the whole distance. I plan on getting a PhD.
Okay. Yeah.
Something within my research interests.
Yeah. So I'm assuming PhD and comp sci. or
Yeah,
computer science. Okay.
right,
Okay.
right. But I want to end up at a national lab.
Yeah.
I like research.
Okay.
It's just something I want to keep
That's
doing.
admirable. Okay.
Yeah. Unless Courselens blows up.
Yeah, of course, of course. Is there any like I guess what pushed you towards research, or more specifically, why, or because it seems like you really are interested into research.
Mm.
So what is maybe the catching thing that pulled you into wanting to do research more than back end or front end coding, things like that?
You kind of choose what you want to do when it comes to research.
Mm-hmm.
You have your general interests,
Yeah.
and then it's up to you what you want to do in that interest. And
Okay.
there's something for everybody. And
Yeah.
I found the stuff for me. So yeah, I just like the freedom of it. It's not like software engineer,
Yeah.
cybersecurity engineer.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you choose a project and
Okay.
you get to
Yeah, I like
go
that.
deep with it.
Definitely. I feel like sometimes school needs a little bit more research. You need to just let us be free. Let's just pick something that we're actually interested in.
Mhm.
It's like, obviously, you have classes where it's like, do like a research paper or like study this and then talk about it. But like sometimes it's a topic that we don't really like.
Yeah.
So I feel like definitely once you have something that, like you said, like you're just free to pick whatever, you'll enjoy your job. And as long as you enjoy your job, personally, I think that's the best.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's admirable.
I was at UC Irvine
Okay.
last summer, doing research with dealing with web accessibility. So that was a cool experience. And then also the industry side of things. So I was with the Baltimore Ravens in the
Ooh,
fall,
Okay.
doing data analytics.
Okay.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
That was fun. So I kind of got to experience both
Yeah.
worlds, see what I like, what I don't like.
Nice. Tell us more as to how you got that opportunity. Was that possibly through the Career Center? It was through the Career Center, really.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
But
Okay.
but every email that I get,
Yeah.
every network that I'm a part of, I act on it.
Okay.
So even, let's say, I remember when I was a freshman, I was getting things for juniors,
Yeah.
stuff for semesters coming. I applied to everything.
Yeah.
And the stuff I didn't apply to, the people that would send me the emails, I'd send them emails. Just like getting myself out there as much as possible.
Okay.
I think that helped a lot. For example, the Ravens, that was through another scholars program that I'm in.
Yeah.
So involving myself in that scholars program, that got that email sent to me.
Okay.
Being a part of different organizations like
Yeah.
NESB, all the societies,
Yeah.
things like that. Those emails that they send to me, I open those. A lot of people scroll through them.
Yeah,
I actually
definitely.
open those.
Yeah.
So
People need to read their emails more. I see all
sure
the
do.
2,000 plus notifications.
They sure do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. So networking could you say that networking has carried you through
Probably
a lot? Yeah.
Biggest. Yeah.
I agree.
They mean it when it said
Yeah.
your network works for you.
Your network works.
Yeah.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Yeah.
I guess also because this is a callback to maybe our previous episodes. Do you believe that you could have gotten or do you believe that you got those roles through your networks or through your skills?
It's both.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's harder to. Oh, how do I word this?
Okay.
It's harder to get an opportunity through only your skills.
Yeah.
Wait, let me reword that. It's
worries.
easier to get an opportunity through more so your network rather than your skills.
Okay.
Instead of the other way around. If that made sense.
Yeah. No, that does. So a little
Yeah.
bit more of it's a balance between the
Yeah.
two. It's not
But obviously,
really,
yeah, exactly. You can't just use your network and then
Yeah.
sit at the job and like, what do I do? There has to be some level of
Okay.
competence.
Okay. A little bit of a safe answer, not too controversial, but that's all right. Okay. So I guess through that, in addition to your passion for technology, you're also pretty natural at relationship building, and you're also a creative thinker as well, especially through even coming up with your own idea through Courselens. Um, but how have you been able to develop these skills and also just hone them throughout UMBC inside and outside the classroom?
Um, Kind of just like what you said, just
Yeah.
immersing myself in those spaces. Whenever I get a chance to be around the the different networks that I have,
Yeah.
whether I'm with my computer science people or I'm with my scholars programs, things like
Yeah.
that, just engaging, being active in that space. I feel like that's helped me a lot. Just being able to talk to people. Yeah.
Okay. And so, quick question. I was just wondering, how do you balance that load? Because especially, most people assume, if not most people think that computer science it does come with a heavy course load, especially with just all the classes, and also we have pretty challenging, just like curriculum through whether it's like the maths or even just like the
Mm.
computer science classes. How do you balance that with both your research, but then also with course lens as well, and just having like your interest and hobbies as well?
Um, I mean, in a perfect world, everything would be great and I'd be
Yeah.
balancing all of it, but
Yeah.
it does get hard. But
Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
what's been working for me is I'm able to talk to the people. I'm able to talk to people and let them know
Yeah.
that, I have a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
like, people have different expectations of me, but
Yeah.
when you communicate your situation, I guess, it kind of shows, I guess, that you're being proactive and
Yeah.
you don't have to take the world on at once. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess through that, is there any advice maybe that you'd give others, or would you just tell others to do what you just said? Basically just communicate what you can handle, or any advice for people who maybe might be going through the same thing of also maybe having a minor with computer science, or maybe trying to weigh between both of their academic life, but then also their own personal life as well.
Take time to yourself.
Yeah, a little bit
Um,
of self care.
yeah,
I feel that.
something like that.
Okay. I guess following up with that, what do you do for self care, or maybe how do you just manage that yourself?
Oh, when I want to focus on me, I try to for it doesn't matter really what I do. I just try to forget about school.
Yeah.
So that could be like if I'm at the gym isn't the gym to me unless I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about school.
Okay.
Watching a movie isn't watching a movie to me unless I'm completely clear of
Yeah.
that stress. So I think just doing whatever
Yeah.
I want to do,
Yeah.
but making sure that the stuff I'm stressing about is not in my head at the
Yeah.
moment.
Okay. So a little bit of like separating yourself from those situations,
Exactly.
separating yourself from the stressors.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good advice. A little
Yeah.
bit of sage advice that's kind of a bit that we have going on inside the podcast, the pod. Uh, but yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Is there anything that you would say to anybody, like maybe one piece of advice? Because obviously, you are a rising senior right now, so you're coming to a little bit end of your undergraduate career. Is there anything that maybe you'd want to do different, or maybe you'd tell other people following almost the same path as you?
um, Different? I don't think so. I kind of
Yeah.
embraced like the
Okay.
failures,
Yeah.
challenges, all that. But advice I'd give, I would say just what I just said.
Yeah.
Embrace the failures,
Yeah.
embrace the challenges, embrace
Okay.
the learning experiences.
Okay.
I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Um, Obviously you don't want to fail every class,
Yeah. No.
but even if you do, embrace it.
Even if you do, okay, embrace it.
Bounce
Okay.
back, learn from it.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's solid. That's perfect, honestly. I mean, it's been amazing talking to you, Adam. I honestly I wish the best of success for Courselens. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yep.
And I mean, definitely check out Courselens if you do see it on campus. You see maybe an advertisement. Use that to check out your professors, see how everything's going.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for
Yeah,
talking with me.
yeah, of course.
Glad
No,
to share my story with you guys. Yeah.
okay. I appreciate you for popping onto the pod. And remember, like, follow, subscribe, all that Make sure you follow Instagram, UMBC Careers Center, and make sure to follow UMBC Careers Unleashed on everything where you get your podcast. And peace out, Retrievers. Thank you for joining us.